Hey guys, welcome to our Sunday night power plan. We are going to get ready for our week in front of us. If you don't have it in front of you, try to have if you're on your phone watching this, I get it, but if you're on your computer and you can have your phone with you, that would be great. A second device of some kind, because we're going to go through a couple of things in the cloud, as well as talk a little bit about your social media. Before we go anywhere though, I just want to make sure that you guys all know fully that tonight the free shipping weekend ends. And it's not just the free shipping. You promoters out there, pay attention to the fact that there is, even better. It says all promoter orders of $250 or more are going to get the free shipping plus 12 sample mail out credits. That's worth a lot of money. Like, that's really good. So think about that. If you didn't just place the world's most ginormous order with the tag team or something like that, if you need something, also get creative. Like, obviously, all these samples are going to go to whoever places the order. But if you have some downline under you, maybe you could pull the order together, place it, get the samples, and then as they get requests for samples, you can mail them out from your back office to help people. And I'm just trying to be creative with that. So sometimes you got to think outside the box when it comes to things like that. But I want to make sure that I covered that before we got started for the night. So, all right, looking ahead for the week. Where'd the week go? It's right in front of me. Today's 12th, right? Yeah. We're gonna have the 13th through the 19th before we talk again. So those are the things we're gonna go over. So what we're gonna kick off with is what we always kick off with, and that is our rate of run. So I'm gonna have you log into your cloud right now. You're gonna want a calculator, or you fancy people can log in and use a calculator on your phone at the same time. I'm old school, I have a little calculator. Anyway, you're gonna log in. Right there on that main page, you're going to scroll down until you see business snapshot. You're going to click that little drop down button. It's going to think and think. Here we go. It's going to drop down. It's going to give you your current QV. Take that dollar amount and you're going to divide that by 12 because today's the 12th day of the month. You're now looking at a new smaller number. That number is what you and your team have done on average every day so far this month. That includes, we had the tag team. We've had 2 auto ships so far. We've had our free credit day. I feel like there's something else in there that I'm forgetting. But that's a pretty solid number. We're almost halfway through the month. So you're going to take that new smaller number and you are going to multiply it by 30 because there's 30 days in this month. And so the new number you're looking at is what you are projected as a team to end your month at. So if you guys were on here with me last month, I was like, dang, that number's no good. The number has gone up, obviously, thanks to some auto ships and promos, but it's still not where I want it to be. So take that information. Don't take it and sigh and throw in the towel. It's only the 12th of the month, everyone. We only throw in the towel at 11:59 on the last day of the month, by the way. So take that number and learn from it. Grow with it. Use it for what it's for. It's information to tell you where your business is at. I think it's so important to see your rate of run. Like I said before, I check my rate of run daily, just because I think that's important in business to know what your numbers are. All right, so moving forward, we have an auto ship on the 15th, which is Wednesday. So I should not have logged out, but I did. You're going to go back and, oh no, I'm still in there. You're going to go back into your cloud. This time you're actually going to go to the menu. You're going to click the My Team button. Then you're going to click My Customers. At the top where you see customer number, customer name, email. Oh. Just saw somebody made an account, I guess in the last 2 minutes. Anyway, you're going to scroll all the way to the right. And where it says next auto ship, you're going to click that twice. That's going to populate for you by date, the upcoming auto ship. So anyone you see that has a 915 next to them, you need to write their names down today. So they have an auto ship that's going to happen in 3 days. And you want to make sure that A, they know what's happening, and B, that what they're getting shipped is what they need. This particular date isn't so much an alert for me, but pay attention to anyone that did tag team last week, because when they put their orders in, I can guarantee they put them in as auto ship and they bought a bunch of stuff. And they may have forgotten to go back in and edit that auto ship to be accurate, but that's why we always go through and look. So for me, customer service wise, I will actually go in, not log in, but you can go to your customer, well, let's just do it together. I don't know why I do these things. So for instance, if you have an auto ship person, I don't even care if it's the 15th, like whoever your auto ship person is that you're looking at in your screen, scroll all the way back over to the left where it says their customer number, click on their customer number. It's going to pop up. It'll show you their name, the date they joined, their location. Below that, you're going to see where it says scheduled auto ship. It'll tell you when it's going to run, and it's going to show you what's on that auto ship. And like right now, I'm looking at this man's auto ship, and I know for a fact that this is not what he wants this month. So he just hasn't gone in and updated it yet, which that's fine. But it's my job to say, hey, don't forget, this is coming up, blah, blah, blah. Now, you guys know I'm a big proponent of not just being like, hey, Dale, your order's coming due on the 15th, and this is what it's got. And I know that's not right. So what do you want? I don't do it like that. I will go through and look. I will find out what Dale's been up to. I will go back and look at maybe the last conversation he and I had, remind myself what his goals were, what his, what were his answers when I said, are you finding it to be easy? What things are you noticing? I'm going to remind myself of all that. I'm going to check back in with him. Like, hey, I saw you had a great weekend at the boat, or hey, I saw your daughter went to homecoming this weekend. We're going to talk about life. And then I'm going to say, hey, last time we talked, you were happy, you were loving your Thrive experience, but you said you wanted to go a little harder on weight loss. So we have an order coming up, you're eligible on the 15th for your auto ship. I was thinking we could sub out this, or we could add this, or whatever, wherever the conversation goes. Again, you want to come at it from a human angle, because if you just say your auto ship's coming out, a computer can do that. Like, that's not what you're here for. You're here to be that human connection to the person. The cloud is already hands-off computer enough. Like, it's our job to be that connection for them. So that's how I do it. If you have tons and tons of auto ships, I realize it might be tricky for you to check every single auto ship, but I just think it's really important when I say to the person, hey, I see you're scheduled for your auto ship, and I see here you have a box of women's capsules, and last time, he ordered men's. So clearly he's just got the wrong thing in here, but that's something I can help him with now. So anyway, that's my point. Make sure you have all your auto ships for the 15th written down. I would start your conversations tonight if you can. Like, go ahead and see what they've been up to this weekend. Get the ball rolling so that by tomorrow you can have that, hey, here's what's on your auto ship, here's what I'm thinking we could change, or did you want to change your flavor, or whatever you want to throw out, so that they have plenty of time to get logged in and correct either the quantity or the type or whatever. And remember, you guys, don't panic when somebody says they can't do their auto ship. It's okay. We have lots of dates. They can postpone it. They can push it back from the 15th to the 20th or the 25th. They could skip a month if they need to. Money doesn't fall out of trees, apparently, for a lot of people. If it did, I would plant it. I'm a huge gardener and I haven't found that thing yet. So don't panic when somebody says they need to cancel or postpone. It's okay. We have options. Like let them know that's not a problem. We have options. We can help you with that. What would be the next best, what would be the next best date for you? Or, however you want to say that. So anyway, I think people panic sometimes at auto ship. They're like, oh, so-and-so quit their auto ship. Find out why. Maybe they didn't like it. Maybe they couldn't swing it this month. Maybe they were sick last month and you didn't even know, and they were off social media for 2 weeks because they were fighting the Rona and you had no idea. So they weren't taking it. I don't know. Like, there's all kinds of things that could be happening. So keep that in mind. Okay. Any questions about auto ship or rate of run? Anyone? No? Okay. So next thing I want to dive into, hopefully you guys have been on, we had the Wednesday and the Friday so far. So it's going to be the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Wake Up and Wins. For those of us here in Ohio, they're at 9 Eastern, so they're 8 Central. They're really awesome. It's an hour long. It's pretty, it's funny, like the power plans only being a half hour. I felt like, I don't know. There's something about these hour power plan or these hour Wake Up and Wins where I feel like it's more intense and I'm getting more done, which I know it's double the time, but I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. Like, I just felt so accomplished when I got done. And yes, I know we can't all be on there live. I can't be on there live all the time either, but they are recorded. So you can dedicate an hour. And even if you're like, no, Tammy, I can't. Yes, you can. 10 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 10 minutes there. You can get through that whole recording and you can actually do the work during the recording, which is super nice. But so going into those, when you're going into the Wake Up and Wins and you're being walked through, here we're logging into Instagram, here's what we're doing on Facebook, that kind of thing. It'll make it even better for you if you already have some sort of a game plan in your mind. And so I know we've talked about this before, but guess what? We're going to talk about it again. When you are looking at your social media calendar for the week, which is what we're looking at our week to come, right? I have said it for a long time. It's been one of the easiest things for me to do. You'll see that Chastity Marie has done it forever. Lots of people do it. I like to have a theme or a hashtag for the day. So Makeover Monday, Testimonial Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday. You guys all know that. We've done those. We have lots of, let me pull my little cheat sheet down. Makeover Monday, Make It Happen Monday, Move In Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Testimonial Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Work It Wednesday, Tip Tuesday, I missed one. Wear It Wednesday, that could be like wear it, what DFT, like I know we all like have Flex Friday, but mix it up, like Wear It Wednesday, what's on your, what are you wearing this week? Wi-Fi Wednesday, that's a great opportunity to talk about the business. Thrifty Thursday, Thankful Thursday, Freebie Friday, Funny Friday, Feature Friday, Sample Saturday, Small Business Saturday, where you shout out, something, or then Shout Out Saturday, Sunday Fun Day, Sustainable Sunday, Social Sunday. There's so many ways you can work this. But to me, if you have something in mind, Mindset Monday, I had that handwritten in, Mindset Monday. If you have something in mind, it's going to make your day go so much better. And you can go one step further. And if you're looking at me right now going, oh, Mindset Monday, that's my post for tomorrow. Write it tonight. Figure it out tonight. That way tomorrow, when you wake up and holy crap, it's Monday and there's traffic and the dog threw up and all the things that happen on a Monday, you already have it written out. There are times in your business where you want to start, I don't want to say automating because we're not like we are humans, but if you can start making it easier on yourself, the better. So like when I look at one of our businesses, I already have our posts planned and scheduled for the week. Now, granted, we as humans can't schedule our posts on Facebook like a company can, but you can already have it typed out. You can already have it saved to your phone. You can already have a picture picked out. You can already have a thought that you can do that with your posts as well as pre-think through some of your stories. Like obviously your story in the moment is what's happening in the moment. However, do we not try to put our capsules on every single morning? Are some mornings chaotic? Are there just some mornings where you're like, crap, totally forgot, or crap, ran out of time? You guys could do it right now. All you got to do, pick up your phone, pick up some capsules, smile with a picture, do a little boomerang, whatever you want to do, but save that and it'll be ready for tomorrow morning. So you'll be ready to go. The nice thing too about going and doing that stuff ahead of time is that then you actually will have some time to add the caption, add the music, like Instagram has all of those things and Facebook has all of those things on the app because they want you to use them. So sometimes by the time I get the picture done and the caption done, I'm like, I don't have time for music or I forget. But if I already have the photo or the boomerang ready, it's a lot easier for me to be like, oh, what word should I use today? Or what music should I put to this? So think about those things ahead of time and plan them out. That way, when you hop on the Wake Up and Win tomorrow and they're like, hey, let's do our stories for the day, you may already have it done. And you guys, guess what? If you already have it done and they're saying, hey, let's work on it, work on the next day's story. Go ahead and start thinking through something you want to share on the next day's story. What is it like? Instead of being reactive, being proactive? Yeah, like proactive versus reactive. There are times in your business where it's just going to be reactive. You're going to get a ding and somebody doesn't feel good, or you're going to get a ding and somebody has a rash. You're going to get a ding and somebody didn't get their box in the mail. That's the stuff you have to react to because that's the way that's set up. But your social media reach outs, your posts, your stories, you can be proactive with all of that stuff. Take that stress off of you. Think it through ahead of time. Spend some time on the weekends or a little bit, like even if you only carve out 10 minutes on Monday to do Tuesdays, 10 minutes on Tuesdays to do Wednesdays, however you choose to do it, if you start front loading your saved items in your phone or your note section, it's going to make your life so much better. I think that Lindsay talked about this Wednesday, or maybe she just talked about this. If you guys follow Lindsay Rossler, she's been traveling nonstop since the leader retreat 3 weeks ago in Arizona. But if you look, she's got her reels are getting posted. Her posts are getting posted because she spent her time on the airplane, typing all that out, getting all that ready. So it's not like, wow, how can Lindsay go out on a boat and be hanging out with these girls for this bachelorette party and still making such good posts? Because she's already done them. So again, when you want to enjoy your life, you got to think your business through ahead of time. So I want to encourage you right now to spend, we'll spend maybe 3 or 4 minutes, just jot down on a piece of paper or on your actual calendar if you have it in front of you. What is your post? What's your theme? What are you going to talk about tomorrow? What is Monday? Monday is going to be the 13th of, yeah, Monday's going to be the 13th. Today was Grandparents' Day. Over the weekend here in Lebanon, we had homecoming. So there was tons of pictures, you know, related around that. There's been local football games. The NFL's been back on. Anything and everything. There's been 5Ks this weekend. Like, what are you going to talk about with your Monday? What are you going to share? And so again, Mindset Monday, Move It Monday, Make It Happen Monday, Makeover Monday. Like what, and those are just generics. Like you can come up with something even better. But what are you going to talk about tomorrow? What's your post going to be? And if you're struggling right now in this moment, I want you to think back. We've talked about this a lot too. What are your fives? What are those conversations that you could dive in right now, no problems, and you could talk for 30 minutes about it? Mine, being a dog mom, being a wife, being a small business owner, being a gardener, and loving to travel. So whenever I'm like, I don't know what to talk about, I will always go back to my little list. And you guys laugh, but it's here. It's always tucked in the corner of my calendar because some days I forget like what I'm good at talking about. So I know, speaking of dogs, I got one whining. So think that through, like, what are you, can you hear him? Yeah. I'm going to mute this and get him out here real quick while you're thinking. Okay, well, he doesn't want in and he doesn't want out, so I'm going to hold him. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, so are you thinking about your fives? What are those conversations that, like, and Sonia, I always pick on you, but it's so easy. Motorcycles, you know, that's your thing. Laura, butterflies. You know, Sandra, you got your Make It Mondays. Lisa, I haven't seen a craft out of you in a while, and I know you're my craft queen. So think about these things. What are some things you can be doing so that tomorrow when your day starts and you go to your regular job or wherever it is you're going to have to go, what could you make a post about? Think. Mine could be high anxiety dogs. Isn't that right? Yes. He's so pitiful. So pitiful. All right. So while you guys are kind of thinking about that in the back of your mind, I want to throw out something really quick and then we'll be done. This is a quick one. But I was doing some reading and it was talking about goal setting and how a lot of times, you know, people struggle to find their why. And obviously our whys change over the time. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, I just want to get out of debt, or oh, I want to have a cash-free Christmas. And then obviously things can change and get bigger. But if all of your bills were paid right now, you had absolutely no debt, and you had plenty of money coming in on a regular basis to cover all your bills. So your mortgage, your groceries, all that stuff. And somebody still came up to you and handed you a check for $1 million. What would you want to use that money for? You don't have to answer me, but just talk to yourself. What would you want? What would you be like, oh my gosh, I don't need this, but I've always wanted to XYZ. What would that be? Get that in your mind. And then I want you to start thinking about that answer. And I want you to ask yourself, why is it that when somebody says, you know, Sandra, what's your goal or what's your why, that doesn't come to mind? I challenge you that you're playing too small when you're setting your whys and your goals. You're letting something as irrelevant, if you will, as money hold you back from setting those great big goals. Money is just paper that's been printed. Don't let a little piece of paper hold you back from thinking big. So if money was not an issue, all your bills are paid, they're going to be paid forever. And now you've got this $1 million to do something with. And maybe it's more than one thing. Maybe you want your dream home plus I don't know, you want to start an orphanage or a dog rescue. Tom would kill me. That's why I whispered it. What would you do? So I want to challenge you to start thinking a whole lot bigger. Stop playing small when it comes to your dreams. Of all the places in this world that you can go, like go big or go home, it's your dreams, you guys. That's the one place that you could not exceed your limit. So I want you to start really thinking big with that. Let that help guide you during the week when you're stuck on what to post, or no one's talking to you, or my team's doing nothing. Let that why be why you keep plugging back in. Coolio? All right, so I know it was a fast one, but I think we're ready. It's a good week. We just have the Autoship coming up. I don't want people to constantly think that they have to be coming up with promos every single week or every single day. However, if you are like, yes, this free shipping came out from Lavelle, but for some reason my customers didn't respond or my team didn't respond, maybe think through something on your own. Maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, you come up with something on your own. Like, again, I don't think you should wait around for Lavelle to come up with stuff, but I also don't think coming off of a promo, you have to turn right around and do another one. We don't want people to always think stuff's on sale or that stuff has to be discounted, because we all know we would pay full price for this if we had to, right? So think that through. Okay, I'll put the recording up and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.